Hey there, Regina Anley here, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Let me ask you a question. Do you know how to write a killer headline that actually stops your target audience in their tracks and makes them want to read whatever it is that you posted? Or let me rephrase that question. Are you writing posts or articles or blogs and wondering why nobody is clicking like, nobody is engaging, nobody is sharing it? Chances are pretty good it is that first line. So the first line of anything you write is the headline. If it's an article or a blog, it's the title. If it's a Facebook post, if it's a LinkedIn post, an Instagram post, or any other platform post, it's that first line. It is the headline for any content that you are writing anywhere. And it is the most important line of the content. Why? Because that is the line that captures the attention of your audience. Let me ask you, when you are looking, if it's through Google or you're perusing blogs, podcasts, even, or you're looking through your platform stream, you're looking on Facebook and you're just looking through the news feed, or you're looking at the a group, maybe it's a business group or something else that's out there. Do you yourself just go through and just kind of like peruse what you're seeing? And then every now and then there's something that makes you stop and read and read on. That's because the headline captured your attention. So our brains, they're on 24/7. Our brains have so much stuff going on. And these days, past days, way back when our brains had a lot less stuff going on in them. These days, with the internet and the fast paced life and our microwave world, right? There's so much going on in our brains that it's not even that we consciously ignore posts, it's that we just have so much going on, your brain can only handle so much. You've got this thing in your brain, it's called the reticular activator. And the way it works, if you've never heard of it before, is that it's literally the filter for your brain. It tells your brain what to pay attention to and what not to pay attention to. So a good example of that is if you've ever gone car shopping before, and maybe you decided to buy a blue car, and you've never had a blue car before, and you've never really noticed a lot of blue cars on the road. However, the second you decide that you want a blue car, all of a sudden you're seeing blue cars everywhere. Now, were they not there before? No, they were there before. You just never noticed them because it wasn't important to you. And your reticular activator just kind of filtered it out and said, yeah, we got other important things to think about. That's what the headline's all about. So that headline is what's tickling everybody's reticular activator going, hey, you want to pay attention to this. So how do you write a killer headline that makes people stop in their tracks? You want to make sure that, number one, whatever it is that your audience is looking for, their words. So if you keep seeing your audience searching for certain things or asking certain questions, pay attention to the words that they're using. We often write a lot of content and then, we're looking at the content going, this is great information, and nobody's looking at it. And it's because of that first line. That first line draws them in. So instead, go out, do a little research. Look at what your audience is posting. Troll a little bit out on those social media platforms and see, what are they asking for? You can even do a poll and ask them what they're asking for. And then when they give you their words, use their words in the headline. It's just like the blue car. So as soon as you think about the blue car, now you're seeing blue cars all over the place. If I say I'm looking for more clients, and all of a sudden you write a post that says, hey, get new clients in 5 days, you bet that's going to attract my eyes because I am now looking for more clients. And so my reticular activator goes, oh, look, there's one. And so it automatically points it out and gets my attention. So when you use your audience's words, you are more likely to get more engagement on your posts or people to read your articles, your blogs, whatever it is that you're putting out there, your podcasts. It doesn't matter what the content is, it's that first line that draws them in. Think about podcasts. There are literally millions of podcasts out there now. Why do you go and listen to a specific podcast? Because whatever that podcast name is attracted you. That was the headline that it pulled you in. Whatever they called it, you were like, that's me. So you wanted to go and find out what was in there. Same thing with all of the content that you create. That line is that one line. So what do you want in a really good killer headline? First, again, use their words. Most important, use their words. If you don't know what their words are, just go and look what they're posting. They're telling you. If you actually pay attention, they're telling you exactly what they're looking for, your audience. And when you put their words into your headline, again, reticular activator, you automatically have their attention. So they're automatically going to stop at your post and go, what's that? That's what I'm looking for. And the next thing is you want to mix it up. So there's a mix of the types of words you want in a good headline. So you want some emotional words, you want some power words. You usually throw an uncommon word in there as well. Now, there's all kinds of different stuff, and we could go on for a whole class on how to write a killer headline, and we're not going to do that. I am going to point you to the tool that I use on a regular basis. I use it pretty much every single day when I'm writing headlines, and I've mentioned it here before. It's called CoSchedule Headline Analyzer. So if you just type in Headline Analyzer into Google or DuckDuckGo or whatever search you're using, Internet Explorer, or whatever search you're working on, Firefox, Safari, it doesn't matter. If you type in Headline Analyzer, you will find the Headline Analyzer. It's by a company called CoSchedule. There's a free version of it and a paid version of it. So depending on where you want to go. Honestly, I will tell you, I wait for them. They go on sale all the time with the cost of signing up for them. I still use the free version right now. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for their Black Friday sale because I know they have one. And I'm going to purchase a year on the purchase version of it on Black Friday because I know I can get a deal on it. So you can use the free version. It tells you everything you need to know. Now, on the free version, what it does is it gives you a score. You type your headline into the top piece of the headline analyzer, and it will give you a score and literally give you a color. So if it's red, it's like, yeah, there is nothing in there of interest to anybody. If it's yellow, it's kind of like, it's got some okay stuff in there. It just needs some work. And if it's in the green, that means you've got a decent headline. Now, green starts at 70. It gives it a score. So you really want 75 or above for your score. And all you need to do is once you get into that green, once you start mixing around with words, just play with your words. Make sure you've got one of their words in line, and then start figuring out what other words do I want to put in there. Now, for a headline, things that capture people's attention: how to, 5 tips for, anything like that captures people's attention. They want to know. It's information. So instead of just like a generic headline, if you put a how to or learn how to, 5 easy ways to, that automatically bumps the score up. And you'll see that in a headline analyzer as well. So when you're crafting your headline, make sure that you include all these different things in there. The headline analyzer, again, search whatever tool you're using to search, DuckDuckGo, Chrome, Google, Safari, whatever it is that you use to search. Just type in headline analyzer. CoSchedule is the company that puts it out. The free version will give you that score. It won't give you SEO and a bunch of other stuff that headline analyzer actually can do as well. That's on the paid version of it. And you don't need that stuff right away. You just need the good headline, right? And what it will tell you is it will tell you how many emotional words you have, how many power words you have, how many uncommon words you have, how long it is, the word count. And one of the key things it also gives you is the reading grade level. And why is that important? Because over the years, believe it or not, our reading level as a society, and we're talking worldwide, has gone down. Scary but true. It used to be an 8th grade reading level, then it was a 5th grade reading level. Depending on the studies that you read now, we're somewhere between a 3rd and a 4th grade reading level. Now, your audience, chances are pretty good if you're working, with business people and that kind of thing, your audience, you know they have a better reading level. However, still write to the average reading level for a better response. So the simpler you can keep the headline with those key elements in it, the better your headline is going to be and the more engagement it's going to get. Now, the CoSchedule Headline Analyzer will tell you all of this information on the free version. When it comes to the words themselves, it'll tell you the emotional words and it'll give you like a little list of emotional words to use if you're going, it's telling me I don't have any emotional words and I need an emotional word. The power words are in the paid version. Little secret between me and you. If you just go out and Google power words for headlines, the CoSchedule list of power words for headlines actually comes up in the search, and you can actually just find them there for free. So you can actually go out and just search power words for headlines, emotional words for headlines, uncommon words for headlines. And when you have that mix of the right words and at least one of their words, now you've got a killer headline that stops them in their tracks and makes them want to read the next piece. So that's how to craft a killer headline. If you have any questions, I will put the CoSchedule link underneath this video when we're done. And if you have any questions whatsoever, or you're playing with CoSchedule and you have any questions there, feel free to post here. Happy to help you craft your killer headline. We'll see you next time on Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Bye for now.